Welcome back, beautiful tri state area. You're listening to a moment of Zen right here on 710 WOR, the voice of New York iHeartRadio. I'm your host, Zen Sams. Up next in our Hydration with Heart segment, brought to you by Once Upon a Coconut. Today, we're featuring entrepreneur Fiona Frills. She's the CEO of clean beauty brand Frilliance. Fiona is a 20-year-old beauty, fashion, and lifestyle influencer and entrepreneur. Since launching her YouTube channel at the age of 10, she has amassed a fan base of over a million followers and counting. At the age of 13, she decided to turn her obsession of makeup into a beauty brand and began developing her own makeup line, hence Frilliance. She personally formulated and designed all the products in the line, which are available in over 1,000 Walmart stores and CVS stores. Online, you could find her at Frilliance.com, Amazon.com, Sephora UK, and of course, Superdrug.com. All her products are cruelty free, mineral oil free, sulfate free, formaldehyde free, paraben free, hypoallergenic, and dermatologist tested. Today, we're chatting about what clean beauty really means, what age your kids should start using skincare products, and she'll share what skills led her to become one of the youngest CEOs in the industry. According to a report by the NPD Group, some 68% of consumers say that they're looking for skincare brands that highlight clean ingredients. Now, the concept of so called clean beauty, makeup, and skincare products marketed as free of harmful artificial ingredients is the latest catchphrase in a world of products sold as sustainable, environmentally conscious, or simply safer. But what does it all mean? Here to break it all down for us in the clean and honest way is Fiona Frills. Welcome to the show, Stunner.
I'm so excited to be here and get to chatting about all things clean beauty.
So tell me, clean beauty, tell me about yourself. Where are you from and how did this all begin?
So I am from Northern California. I'm from a little town called Santa Cruz. And all of this started because I was a YouTuber at the time. I was testing out so many different skincare and beauty products, and I started breaking out so bad. And I was on a mission to figure out why. And I was researching the ingredients and all the products I was using. And I was absolutely floored by the amount of harmful ingredients in the products. And I was like, how are they marketing these? Being like, "Oh yeah, they're fine for sensitive skin." I'm like, "No, they're clearly not." So I decided I wanted to create a brand dedicated to teenagers and their sensitive skin. So this whole brand is really dedicated to helping teens with their confidence and overall just building a community around them.
Your story is fantastic because you found an opportunity to cater to a market that was consistently running into problems, and that's the teenage beauty skincare world is laced with products that are in fact harsh, harmful, and counterproductive to the skin. So the fact that the inspiration behind your beauty brand Frilliance came from your own personal experiences with these products is so telling because that's really the beginning of something great, and it all started with you. What advice do you have for aspiring teen entrepreneurs who want to follow in your footsteps?
I would say, we're all also like always thinking, what time should I start? Like, when should I start this business? Or when should I start being a social media creator? It's always like, when? I say slowly start, like, start now because there is no perfect time. And I feel like so many people get focused on that. And I have in the past many times. It's so important to just start and take little steps at a time. But eventually, those little steps will pay off and you will be much further down the line than you could have expected if you were to just like wait and put it off and be like, no, it's not the perfect time right now. So I think it's important to start now, even if it's small.
The time is always now, without a doubt. Let's go back to the concept of Frilliance. So, consumers should also know that natural doesn't automatically mean better or safer, and ingredients such as essential oils can even trigger allergic reactions, especially for those with sensitive skin. Now, your brand's mission is to honor teens by doing what's best for their health, their skin, their budget, and the world around them with products that are truly powerful, natural, sustainable, and simple. Now, I love the concept clean, simple, effective, and sustainable. What inspired the name and what is your roadmap?
So the name is based off of my last name, so Fiona Frills. And I loved the word and I still love the word brilliance. So I was like, what if I do a little play on words here and do Frilliance? So it just stuck and I still love the name. I think it's very fitting for the brand. And our overall roadmap is to just guide and help teens because when you're a teenager, overall, there's so many choices that you have to make. And there's so much going on with friends, with school, with your parents, with growing up. The last thing I want them to be worried about is their skin and their confidence and just be like nervous about picking products because it's sometimes so hard when you look at the shelf because most of the brands are all targeted towards 25 and up. So I really wanted to create an easy, safe, accessible space for them. So, yeah, our roadmap is like all sorts of different social media campaigns and really educating teens and giving them a community that will help them and that's affordable. And we're there for them through everything. We have great customer service and we always want to put our customer first.
I love everything you're saying. Now, Frilliance was named in a roundup on best brands for acne prone skin, emerging clean beauty brands you need to know about. And you were featured in Birdie, Bustle, InStyle, Vogue Italia. As an influencer and YouTuber, you know about marketing brands. What is your buyer beware statement to people looking for natural and organic ingredients when choosing a skincare?
You know, when you're looking at like on the shelves or online, sometimes packaging is so deceiving. It is like the epitome of a catfish where they'll like have like the word natural on it, or it will be like green with like leaves and try to like convince you that it's natural. But when you turn over the box or you look under the ingredients list, you will find some toxic ingredients and ingredients that just are not good for sensitive skin or people who are just trying to wear more clean skincare and makeup. So my number one thing is please turn over the box or open the ingredient list and read through it because you can like if you like look at a word and you're like, that looks kind of weird. Like, what is that? You can look it up and see if it's comedogenic, if it will break you out. There's also several different websites that will rate your products. EWG is one of them. So you can look up your like daily moisturizer and find out like what is in it and if it's benefiting your skin or making it worse.
That's some great information. Now, what is the biggest misconception about clean beauty, and what issue do you have with the current products on the market?
Okay, so for me, when I look at clean beauty overall, it's usually very expensive and it's not accessible. And I think that is very unfortunate because a lot of people cannot go out and buy an $80 moisturizer or a $60 cream blush. So I think it's really important for brands to keep that in mind and create more companies that are a little more affordable and still, like, clean and the ingredients are high quality. For us, like, our ingredients are always top tier ingredients. Our products are produced at a lab that mainly produces high-end products, like luxury Sephora brand products. So I think it's really important for brands to price their products according to, the situation. And my the misconceptions of clean beauty, I would say when they think of clean beauty, they think of just, like, natural on your skin, like, it doesn't cover anything, like, it's a little more on the sheer side, which is true for some brands, but there are brands out there who are having, like, great clean formulas that still have, like, high coverage and, like, you could do a full beat of makeup. So there are brands out there that are following that. It's not all just sheer.
Now, Frilliance has promises, and when you look at the packaging, you are making a very clear statement about the brand that you want to see grow alongside your consumers. What results does Frilliance promise?
We always promise transparency. I think that is so, so important. And no matter what, every single product that we have in our line is produced and made with love. And I truly care so much about people's skin. I am the face of the brand. Like, I am here. Like, you could go hate on my Instagram. You could go do whatever you want if you don't like the products. So, therefore, like, I want to help you. I want to help your skin. So therefore, all of our products are going to help you and they're going to give you just this gorgeous glow and they're going to make you feel good and they're going to benefit you in the long run because of our ingredients. So we're always transparent. We're always using high quality ingredients and we care so much about you and want to hear about your feedback and your ideas. So yeah, we
So
care always.
let's talk about the main ingredients or a common ingredient found alongside your product. So what is the common ingredient or main ingredient in your products, and where is specifically Frilliance manufactured?
So, Frilliance is manufactured in Hayward, California. I don't wanna give out the lab's name, but it is in Hayward, California. They're incredible. They've been in business for over 30 years. They've done so many different projects. It's incredible. And the main ingredients that we always use acne fighting ingredients in all of our products, just depending on the formula and its compatibility with another ingredient, it varies. So we use niacinamide a lot, which is a great acne fighter, but it's not super intense like salicylic acid. It's like a lighter version of that. Then we use white willow bark, which is super antifungal, antibacterial. We also use jojoba esters, which is very hydrating and will really give you that like youthful glow and it's beautiful. It sits on the skin perfectly. And there's many others, but those are like the 3 that we use for like in most of our products.
Well, I am convinced. I have an 8-year-old daughter, and she is, believe it or not, starting to get minor breakouts along her T zone. And she said, Mom, I need skincare. So I think the next logical step for me is to buy Alexa her own cleansing products directly from Frilliance. Thank you so much for making me feel comfortable as a mom to put this on even my daughter's face.
Yes, absolutely. And I think it's so important to also include moms and dads on this. It's easier for you to feel comfortable buying these products for your kids because the people behind the brand really understand your child's skin needs. So we're here for you and we're here for the moms and dads always.
Oh, Fiona, you're amazing. Thank you so much. We have about a minute left. If can you share with the audience what advice, I know you're 20 years old, but what advice would you give to your younger self?
You know, oh gosh, that is a hard one. I feel like there's so many cheesy lines, but I truly think I live by the saying, if not now, when? And there's previous times in my life where I've put things off or I've been like, "No, I don't wanna do that right now," and I wish I didn't do that. Like, I wish I just disciplined myself to do it then because therefore it would make my life easier now. So, I think it's really important to have discipline. Even though it's so hard, it pays off so much, and very, very few people, I feel like, truly have discipline. So be disciplined and also love yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. When you look in the mirror, tell yourself you're beautiful because you are. I think there's a lot on social media and there's a lot that people see, so it's important to love yourself.
Oh, Fiona, you're amazing. Thank you so much for joining us today. What a great interview.
Yes, thank you. This was wonderful. I love chatting.
You definitely have to check out Fiona on the gram at Fiona Frills, or you could head directly to Frilliance.com. That was our Hydration with Heart segment brought to you by Once Upon a Coconut. You're listening to a moment of Zen right here on 710 WOR, the voice of New York iHeartRadio. We'll be right back after this.